Oh, the boardwalk's deserted, there's nobody down by the shore. And the Ferris wheel ride isn't turning around anymore. The heat wave and the crowds are just old news. But I still got some sand in my shoes. Sand in my shoes brings memories of the salty air. Sand in my shoes. Oh, the blanket that we used to share. How we fell in love down by the sea comes back to me with the sand in my shoes. When the water was cold, you would tremble and hold me so tight. And we'd sit on the beach just to wait for the stars to come out at night. The heat wave and the clouds are just old news. But I still got some sand in my shoes. Sand in my shoes. Oh, bring memories of the salty air. Sand in my shoes. Oh, the blanket that we used to share. How we fell in love down by the sea comes back to me with the sand in my shoes. Oh, 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 la, 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 oh. Sand in my shoes. Oh,
It's automatic when I talk with old friends. The conversation turns to girls we knew when their hair was soft and long, and the beach was the place to go. With suntan bodies and waves of sunshine, California girls in a beautiful coastline and warmed up weather. Let's get together and do it again. With a girl, the lonely sea looks good. Make sure night time's warm and out of sight. So long. Well, I've been thinking about all the places we surfed and danced and all the faces we missed. So let's get back together and do it again. Come
I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. You're trying to make your mark on society. You're using all the tricks that you used on me. You're reading all them high fashion magazines. Your clothes, your women, girl, is causing a public scene. I'm not your stepping stone. Not me, baby. I'm not your stepping stone. Ronnie! I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Got it!
Well, I left Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from my friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. I've never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. The first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk. Then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out my buddy's mobile home. Now up to now my plan went all right till we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another sight. We had two on the left and one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts, but she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown just to get the tags, and I headed to ride on down Main Drag. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, 'cause to type it up, it took the whole staff, and when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there